going on, YouTube? It is giveaway time. So what I have in store for us is I have a giveaway that I was running on Twitter. That if you follow the 3 instructions that I gave you, you had to follow me on Twitter, you had to retweet the tweet, and then subscribe to obviously this channel. If you did those 3 things, what I did is I put you into a randomizer. We'll do the random now here. And then the winner is going to get this Reese Oxford card. He is under 23 eligible, plays for Augsburg in the Bundesliga, and I think he is a guy that could have a better than 37 for sure from his last 15. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm going to roll these 2 random die. What that means is we're going to go a total of 8 times on the randoming. So 8 times. Here is the list of everyone who met the requirements. And like I said, 6 plus 2 is 8. There's 1. There's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And the number 1 spot is going to get the card on 8. Good luck, everyone. Joe Higashi, you are our winner. I will post this on Twitter, and you will get, obviously, that card. I'll reach out to you about what your So Rare account is, and we'll get that card to you. Congratulations, Joe. Thanks, everyone else, for getting in on that. Again, if you didn't make that list, you didn't do one of the requirements with that. Okay? So we got that out of the way. Joe, you're going to get that card. Let's take a look at our rewards. So we have 3 new rewards. It could have been a great week, but it was not a great week. We are getting rewards, but the problem with that is it's nothing insane. What we're going to have is our casual, all-star, and under 23. As you can see there, we have tier 3 limited for each of those, so I'm not expecting anything. Our tier 1 common, 22-year-old defender, Malacia for Feyenoord. Alright, let's see our All-Star Tier 3. Let's just hope it's someone that's playable. 31-year-old forward. Alright, Bebe. Let's see what his card's going for. So yeah, exactly what you would think it is. I don't really know much about him. Alright, started their last, Rayo's last game, but kind of what you're expecting from there. It's actually not that bad. And then our under 23, let's see what we get here. Hopefully it's something decent. Leverkusen, 22-year-old defender, Mitchell Bakker. Not bad. That's actually not bad for tier 3. It is under 23, obviously, which will give you better than like your main all-star. So let's just take a look. Did he get some? He got some time too. Played a little bit of left back, left mid for them. Some not bad scores. Wow, that's actually from that. You're not really expecting that good of a card. I'm pretty excited about that. I did get 95th. We'll go to how it could have went. It was a short week, but we'll take a look at the lineups that worked and what didn't. So, under 23s, Barco came off the bench as my captain. You know, that River Plate's been all over the place with their lineups. They do have people leaving. Enzo Fernandez, Julian Alvarez are leaving, so that should open up some more spots for him. They're kind of in disarray. They just got bounced out. My stack of Sasaki and Koga, you know, middle of the road. And then Minku did pretty well with the 71. So that was good enough for 95th. And then that was a tier 3 limited. My underdog league, I captained a 0, so that's not going to get it done. Goalie played well. And the all-star, what could have been with this lineup? Man, Everson put up a 72. Young Jay, 105 is my captain. Iwu, new signing, 83. Day 1, who just had 2 assists in today's match, had a 44. My last guy to play was Murillo. Palmeiras already qualified. Basically, it was already set in stone. They had needed a huge reverse fixture not to move on. They rotated the squad. I should have thought about that. And I'm a little bit sick to my stomach about who I was down to between them. It was this guy here, Sho Sasaki, which would have got me maybe a tier 0 or a tier 1 in between there. for that lineup. So that does hurt. You can't think of it like that, though. I mean, there's a million ways you can roster these players together. But, that's how it went. Short week. Hey, I got rewards. I've been kind of on a roll with rewards. Nothing too crazy, but they're free cards. They're free rewards. So, last thing I want to do on this video is I want to just talk about the current game week. So, game week 286. I was able to put in 10 teams, including the casual, so 9 regular teams. I went after the underdogs, the three, it's hard to say, and the specialists this week. I really think with those upper echelon rewards, maybe that's something that I really want to get after. So my rare all-star, I'm playing a common goalie again, just going for threshold here. Ranko's been playing really well, so I gave him the captain. Might not be great. Fausto Vera scares me. He has interest in Europe, so I don't know. He might be going out of my lineup there unless it goes into a good situation. Martinez has been playing well, and then I just signed Lionel Lopez. I was between him and Veselinovic with who to captain there, so I'm not really expecting much, just hoping for a threshold. My underdog rare league, so I put my rare keeper, Avacic from Portland, in there, and then I have some Mexican league players all around him, so Friere, Brian Lozano is my captain, Lira, and Machis, Darwin Machis. I don't have high kind of expectations for that team, but what could happen? Can't be much worse than some of the lineups I've put out before. The Threekly, I have such a tough time saying that. Only 400 entries in here, so maybe we get lucky. My goalie is not going to play. That's just kind of what I had. I just threw him in there, figured a 0. The commons don't matter too much in here. But the super rares. So Edgar Mendez, I captained. He actually got a 0 and played last time out. He gave up a penalty himself. He just had a really tough effort for Necaxa, if that's how you say it. And then I signed Daniel Cervantes and Eric Vera as 2 guys that I want to just have as super rares, very cheap players that I got in without any real issue. Maybe we have some upside games. I don't know. I figured I'd throw something in there. Specials limited, Marcinkowski for San Jose, Mozo, Jefferson Savarino, Hill, Garth Hill, and Minku. This is the lineup that I went after this week as specialist. I was going to play him in either All-Star or America. I'm getting after the specialist. I'm going to try and start really going after the specialist. Maybe get a reward from that. I've seen on Twitter a lot of you guys are hitting those high rewards. I'm a little jealous. Hopefully I can get into that action. Underdog limited. So I went with Atlas Santa Maria, center back, as my captain. Then Torres hasn't been in good form. Guedes for Corinthians. Brian Lozano again. I don't know. Could be a good lineup. Could not be. Just kind of throwing things together. I don't expect too much from these underdogs, but that's the fun of it. You have to have those under 40 players. It's just whoever goes off from those under 40s. My under 23s, Sasaki and Ranko. Barco I kept in there, even though he's been kind of disappointing. Castellanos, he came off a brace. He had a great game last time out. He is playing. Carlos Hill. And Jesus Ferreira. More teams. Limited America. We have Everson Murillo back. He should be back. Gave him the captaincy. De La Cruz back in the River Plate lineup. Jose Martinez. And Quinones, who had a good time out. I believe he hurt his hand, but from what I read, it's not going to keep him out from playing. So, who knows? Asia got kicked off this morning. Sung Young got lit up in a 3-2 match. He plays for Gimchun. 3-2 match, going back, should have I put my goalie against 2 players that play against him? Sorry, 1 player that plays against him, 1 on the same team. This kind of just fell together with what I had. Luckily, it worked out to a point. 2 assists from day 1. great decisives, and my captain didn't play that great, but you'll take that 64 even though you captained him with his 52. So that lineup, unless we get Sasaki, who's great, this Sand Freeze action here, unless we get a nice showing from there, that's probably a dead lineup. Maybe not. Maybe not. Actually, I'm going to go out on a limb and say if they get 60 to 70, that'll be a lineup winner. At least some sort of reward. I know we're projecting that now, but that doesn't matter. Limited All-Star, we have a goalie that's not playing. I did not get after this one. I didn't have another goalie. I wasn't going to go out and buy another goalie. Maybe Corinthians rotates. They're not going to. Cassio's going to be the starter there. Villalba, Keniu, Iwao, and Rodrigo and Diego Rubio. This kind of, I sacrificed for this lineup. That's kind of how it worked out this week. Other weeks, I kind of get after that all-star, but my thinking was Hill is playing against New York City. That's not a great matchup, although he is one of the better players. I guess I could have stacked them for like a high-scoring kind of thing. But I liked Severino this week and kind of threw those two together as something that may stick, may not. But those are my lineups. Hopefully we can get some more rewards to unpack next week. We'll see what happens. I just want to say thanks for all the support, especially with that giveaway, everything like that. What you can look forward to next, I'm doing series on the leagues that are starting shortly. So the first video is going to be on the Austrian Bundesliga, because that is one of the 3 that start, I believe, the 16th. So we're about 8 days out from start. So it's going to be about Salzburg mainly, but I'm going to have kind of one league that I talk about in each video, and the team that most likely is going to be the winner, and the players from that team that you're kind of looking at. All right, so that is a wrap on the giveaway. I will be running more giveaways on my YouTube page for subscribers in the short period. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you next time.